Alright, interestingly enough, I've been having this record at 25 frames per second, which is a lot higher than I usually do, and if you check on, yeah, you also get to see that she has her passcode just waiting for you. And now that I've watched Raw Mithril, I can just go into her computer and yeah, just kind of ignore that creepy wall poster. It's self-explanatorily creepy. Alright. That's a spooky. They give out the invisible chips as well as some high-power recovery chips, and they also do this. Fairly annoying them. I knew this well. Yeah, they also recover themselves every now and then. Fairly fun, right? No? I thought so. That was very close. Oh, what do you know? Gotta recover plus 30. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's interesting how they can give out some very high power recovery chips, as well as the invisibility. And these guys again, really? Guys again, really? Well, at least they have the weakness of not being able to go 3 ahead instead of 70 billion like they did in the, well, just 3 ahead. You know what I mean. Yeah, when I said 70 billion, that was me complaining about the fact that they could go extremely far ahead in that game as opposed to other games. They can also do its kind of like a horizontal slash. And did I seriously get a LongSwrd for that? That did horrible in that fight. Why did I get that? Dang it, game makes sense. And more spookies. And if I play my cards right, I could actually get a good chip off them. If I play my cards wrong, I won't get a good chip off them. All depends on what happens. Come on. I would not be able to get this too fast. Well, I got one of them. I know where the other one's gonna spawn. They also go back to the place they originally were going, so that's an easy way to figure out where they are. That kinda sucked. Let's try this. Yeah, you also lose your chip if you don't hit it first and fast enough while in the middle of losing it. One of the most annoying features, just like losing your charge in DoubNdl, and that thing's right on top of me. Down. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Something introduced in this game is that if you do badly enough in battles like I just did, you get health recoveries. Makes sense since you don't always regain your health. There's an HP memory right there, and while I'm thinking about it, I'll try and get a invis. I'm pretty sure I won't get it, but who knows. Because the invis chips are very, very good, especially upon later things where getting a good rank matters a whole lot more than anything else. How did I time that? I mean, I just guessed. Oh wow, plus 50. I'm just getting our recovery chips all over the place. Alright, I'll go for maybe one more Spookies fight. Speaking of Spookies, hey Spooky, how you doing? Not a very good chip selection per se. I get rid of these two. Since I don't have much choice, I'll just shoot the darn thing. And down. Shoot. And yeah, you would do that. And quick shoot. Alright. Probably didn't get an invis, but, you know. Another guard asterisk. Alright, time to leave. No, wait. What am I thinking? I forgot to actually go to her link. How much money do I have? Okay. I'm trying to figure out how much money I have because Raw Mithril did a... Raw Mithril's... I usually call him famous for doing chip grinding, which is, in my opinion, the most insane thing ever. Because he, like, chip grinds to get to buy everything possible at this point, including the HP memories. time to do some combos. This is going to be a little bit tricky because I need to do this. Alright, good timing. And, no, still no invises. Yeah, there's actually an interesting thing about them. That virus didn't appear after DoubNdl 2. And these guys again, really? Alright, just trying to get rid of all these enemies, you know, not really caring. I would like to get one specific code of the LongSwrd, but that would involve massive amounts of chip grinding, and I'm trying not to do that in this game because, you know, I don't want to be too far ahead of people that are just playing through this game like I would. Oh wait, I already bought stuff from you. Alright, so now that I think about it, I could do... No wait, I can't. Sorry, I'm getting stuff out of order. After you get out of here, you can actually get another Navi chip. And seeing as we've only seen about 3 Navis so far, you can pretty much guess which one it is. First, let's go into is totally not Game Boy Advances, and funny story about the link cable used with those Game Boy Advances. I actually did have one of those at one point. Then I got a wireless adapter, but that's beside the point. Oh hey, I wonder if I'll get a good enough rank to get the chip I'm hoping for. No. Sadly, I just didn't get anything. I don't know why, I just didn't. There's the stuff. Mini Bomb Mastery, I can live without that though. Alright, now, save your game if you don't think your abilities are good enough. And talk to Dex. Because yes, you can actually fight Gutsman. Now, seeing as this is still DoubNdl 2, he hasn't really gotten any good ways. Why did I do that? Yeah, the thing is, if you make a crack in the floor, he won't be able to hit you. Like, at all. Yeah. Just try and hit me. Yeah. He has gotten GutPunch, though, which is... Well, no, he's had GutPunch. 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 Y'all know what I mean, right? No, I didn't think so. He stayed in one place and it didn't matter because I got hits. Why am I doing so poorly in this game? Alright, now that my moment of whining's done. Hate how slow I shoot. Yeah, watch this. I'm gonna shoot him all the day long and he won't be able to do much about it. But might as well put him out of his misery. I hate how it says enemy deleted because in the series it would always in the TV series it would always say logging out before they could ever get permanently deleted. Not only do you get his chip, you get his code. Now his chip is actually very good. Good enough that I would suggest just putting it in immediately. What do I not use? Probably the mini bombs. Alright, so if you go into his computer, well, there's more stuff for you to do. First off, noticing the weird wallpaper, and there's also a lot of stuff like this that you can. There's also a lot of bomb type enemies and cannon dumps. I'll get rid of that. Well, at least most of that thing's health. Still the weirdest glitch in the world to not have a bomb come on the screen correctly. Now let's do this. And there. Oh I get anything for that? No, I still just get the dang mini bombs. I don't want the dang mini bombs. Alright, 2 items here. This is just money. This, however, is a enemy. Great timing. Alright, that should give me a LilBomb. If it doesn't, I'll be amazed. Nope, got a LilBomb. LilBomb T. And that's a GutPunch. You can get this, you could get that in the previous game by getting like a rank 7 on them. And you can make program advances later with that chip later on. And you can unlock this, and you can get to the square easier. Now, speaking of which, I would actually like to go to the square right now and get one sub chip real quick. Try my best to mix it up. I don't want to be exactly like Rome, because I'm trying to know all the locations from him and everything. But it's a good idea to buy at least one unlocker chip. Last thing he did, you know, before doing his massive chip grinding like he always does, check out here, because you can get some good stuff. The good stuff, to be exact. Well, no, not like that. You know what I mean. Not really. Shut up. I like this, watch. Alright, so get rid of that, area grab, and get rid of him mostly. Ow. I had to screw it up. And I'm not getting the Cannon C. Cannon C would be very nice, but I can just try and get one off screen. This is a full energy. Weird fact about the full energies. You saw the mini energies only got you a little bit of health recover. Well, full energies give you the full recover, so instead of energy giving you 50 no matter what, full recover to recover you fully, whether you're at 1,000 or at 400. So, yeah, they realized that they messed that up in the next game and made full energies a little bit more expensive, but not in this game. Anything you want to try and find in here are fishy viruses, which give you the DashAtk, which, oh hey, speak of the devil. Oh yeah, weird thing here, watch. I beat that with the 60 power thing because when it goes into another hit, it also counts as a hit, so DashAtk G. With that, I can actually form a full program advance, so DashAtk G and a guard asterisk. I still don't use the mini bombs. I'll try and show that off, maybe at the next boss, but I might be able to get it sooner than that. But, you know, other than that, there's not much else we can do. We do have mail, though, saying there's a bomb. And apparently there was no injuries reported, yet we saw Rashi in there, right? Nope, apparently he actually lived. Interesting. Well, there's not much else you can do today, so let's just go to bed. Oddly enough, no villain cutscene. And so, you know, we don't want to do homework. The beach is kind of boring, but camping trip sounds fun. I went camping a lot. So let's just go to Meilu's house. Well, she obviously isn't here. Talking to her, you figure out that she went to the school. So let's just do that. There she is. She's kind of ahead of us. Dying in here, though, does get you one small thing. A specific code of a chip we already have. Which is good mostly for the reason of it helps you in a program advance later on. I still don't use the mini bombs that much, but I can get rid of a recover. Now that I think about it, don't I have like 70 swords in this? Yes, I do. I have the full selection of 5 swords. Let me try and rearrange this real quick. Alright, I figured out better stuff to put in. First off, I put in the spreader, as well as put in the recovery 10 asterisk, as well as the 30 and 50 we got. And then I put in the LilBomb just for a bomb type chip, since those are useful sometimes. So getting out of here, and now to go back onto the net. Why? Well, there's a feature that's been implemented since Battle Number 1, thankfully, that they've yet to take out. And hopefully they will never take out, because I love the system of it. What you have to do is go back onto the net, and go to one of the... No, not that. Let's try this. Alright, got rid of that. So... Alright, go to one of the many dead ends, in this case this one. Save if you don't have faith in your abilities. And oh hey, it's Airman. But it's not just any regular old Airman, it's Airman V2. Yeah, that's right. He's actually changed a little bit, because he either has new attacks, or he's just become more aggressive in set attacks. Escape trips are actually pretty important for these kind of fights, but I'll explain more on that later. And here's where he starts getting annoying. He starts trying to immediately attack you before that thing is over with, like he did unlike the first time. Can I not just get a good chip? I mean, good grief. Yeah, thankfully rank doesn't matter on this fight either. The most you have to worry about is beating him, which, to be perfectly honest, is not that bad to do. He likes to use that attack a lot more, which I was actually surprised to see him do in the first fight, because he almost never uses it in the first fight. Hate how slow my bar moves. Come on, come a little bit closer. There we go. Alright, great aim there. Yeah, his attacks tend to do a lot more damage as well. Good grief, can I not get any good chips? I mean, come on. Just be patient. You'll be rewarded nicely after this. I can't show the DashAtk chip. And I missed completely. The thing is, you wait a second and then you dash like straight at the guy. If something's in the way, you won't be able to get to him, but that's a very good amount of damage. And am I really gonna lose to this guy? Really? Oh geez, that was close. Well, he sure ain't letting up. Stand still. Jeez, you're about as worse as you were in Mega Man 2. Well, I can't show the program in advance since I already wasted DashAtk, but maybe this will help him stop being so spazzy. Time to show off Guts, man. Unlike in the first game where he automatically teleported to the first row, you have to be at the front row, or else he'll actually do more damage to you. He'll do damage to your side as well as his. Time to finish him off. Yeah, she heals us a little bit, just as I said. And for all this, we actually get a fairly useful chip, but not quite as useful as Fireman's. It's Airman, and he has an interesting attribute that you'll see once I use him. And here's an interesting fact. Once you leave, and then you try and go back to other places, well, try going back to the places where you found the V2 form, you can get a random encounter with the V3 form. And the V3 form is in charge of the V2 and V3 chip, depending on how well you do against him. The thing is, at this point in the game, you're not ready for that, so it's best that... Oh wait, we shouldn't go there quite yet, we need to continue on the plot. So Dex is a little bit busy. He'll still fight us, which is odd. Actually, hold on. I want to try and do something real quick off screen. Alright, for some reason I thought you could fight his V2 form, but he just says, let's wait until he's a little bit stronger. So, guys, she's already gone around the world trip, and after you talk to your third person, you immediately trigger this cutscene of Lan just kind of moping around. However, apparently we can become official city net battler, and we have to stop by the center in the Marine Harbor. Interesting thing about the center, or, you know, the place where Lan's dad works, it seems to move pretty much every game. Insert Kurt to Cowboy Dog references here. It seems to move pretty much every game. In the first game it was the government complex. In the second game, in this game it's something different as well. Well, in this game it's the center at the Marine Harbor. In the third game, I can't remember exactly, but it was at a different place too. And at the fourth game there wasn't really much of a center at all. And, you know, Dex is saying, oh, I'll go camping now. And let's see. She wears a frog hat. Her name is Rabida. I wonder which Navi she controls. Toadman! If you didn't guess this, then wow. Yeah, Toadman's actually one of the more annoying fights in this game. Mostly because it doesn't really like to stay in place, and that node attack is actually a paralyzing one, so if you get hit by it, then prepare to be shocked and paralyzed, and she's probably going to attack you during that time. An interesting thing about her is that she's one of the only two water Navis in the game. However, her chip is electric, so not only are there 3 electric chips in this game, I know spoilers, but trust me, it's pretty odd. And there's only 1 water type. That means that she has a ton of stuff against her, including her own chip. Yeah. The designers really thought that one out. Doing a lot quicker against her than I usually do. The main thing you gotta watch out for is the tadpoles. As well as that. Yeah, that happens a lot. Whoops. For some reason she doesn't leave at times. I had to open my big, fat, flapping mouth and oh hey, I can show off Airman. Watch this. Alright, Airman will send tornadoes down everything, down every row. However, if you get an enemy on top of those tornadoes, it actually hits twice. Very useful, actually. Not a bad chip, but still not as quite useful as Fireman's. Oh yeah, you also get her code. And if you go into her van, not only will you get the same trippy thing, and frogs, so many frogs, and even more money, and also a lot of water type enemies that you should be singing about right now. Huh, timed that impeccably well. Yeah, the shell geeks, they close your shell and you can't really hit them. After that, though, you can just kind of go nuts on them. I'm a fan of close range ships, but sometimes there are enemies that just flat out won't come to you in close range. And I'm going to show off the guard chip. And it sends out a shockwave, which is different from the first game. And since I did well enough, I got a DoubNdl chip. From the Shell Geeks, of course. Bubbler chips come from the other ones. And this is probably one of my favorite swords in the game, the ElecSwrd. Probably a good idea to get this beforehand since it's an electric, but, you know, times change. And if you go onto here, you can not only unlock the code and get a fast pass to here, Speaking of fast passes, I kind of like the system they have at Epcot, but not really so much at the Universal. You have to use your unlocker chip from the menu, and oh hey, PowerUp. You got a PowerUp called PowerUp. Now how PowerUps work is, you can upgrade something once, and you see the level up there, it's about to jump up pretty high. Normally I'd get charged first so that I'd be able to charge, but I'll do that. Yeah, it jumps up about 4. Your level tells you how much power-ups and stuff you have left. And I'm hoping, oh yeah, there's also that guy there who's kind of new. Oh hey, that enemy I'm not used to seeing. That's a Flappy. Interesting enemy, because it actually gives out a fairly useful chip. You saw me beat the final boss of this game. Don't worry, I'm not spoiling it. I'm actually already put that down as private to one person so that no one will be able to see this until I'm done with this game. Then I'll undo that. Oh wait, this is Den Area 3. What am I thinking? Yeah, that's actually fairly common in Den Area 3. And, well, these other two I was looking for, so, hooray. It actually gives out a fairly good chip called the, can't quite remember the name of it, but I think it's like Quake or something. Yeah, it's the Quake 1, Quake 2, and so on chips, and I missed. Well, that's definitely not going to give me anything good, so I'll just escape. I was hoping to get a zap ring real quick so I wouldn't have to get it off screen. And I can do that while I'm here, and get some money. So that's probably going to be one of the last things I do in this, and oh my. Ooh, this would be good. Yep, got rid of all of them. If that doesn't give me a Cannon C, I don't know what will. Are you kidding me? Really? I'm just gonna do a little bit of on-screen grinding, because I'm just trying to get a bunny chip. The zap ring chip. Bunny chip. What am I thinking? So let's see if we can run now. Yep. Yeah, this game's kind of strict when it comes to running away with the L button. You'll see this in one area specifically later. Bunny. Alright, so I'm quick enough, I should be able to get both of them. And good enough I did. Zap ring. No programming advances, is just a chip that helps. I'll put it in my folder just because I'm actually a fan of this kind of chip. Alright, I think that's just about all I'm going to do for this episode. So, next time I'm probably going to just do some more stuff. Yeah, totally.